This video is going to be on how to get the rear reclining seat out, or at least moved enough so that we can change the shock absorbers on a 1987 Mercedes 560 SEL, or most 126 models from I don't know, 85, 86 to 1991. So I'm going to piece this video together piece by piece, and we'll let you know how it goes. The first thing you want to do is remove the bolts on each side, right on the bottom seat cushion part. They're 10mm bolts. Take those out and watch, there's a nut on the inside that you'll have to get out. Okay, the bolt is out, and there, or the nut is just hanging on, and bolt is out. There's the nut. It wants to come out. Okay, have to work it out a little bit. There it is. Got it. Okay, once you got the two front bolts off on the front, you will have to pull the seat forward a bit to unhook it. So give it a good pull from the back of the cushion, and there, and it comes out. Do the same for the other side. So you pull the seat ahead a bit, and be careful because there are a couple of wires here for the seat wiring. So just be warned about that. But then you get to see all the stuff that people have lost over the last 30 years. Look at the junk back there. This is probably the first time this has ever been opened or taken apart. Anyway, so there it is. You can disconnect the bottom cushion right there. There's a clip, and you can take those two, take one off out of the clip and pull them apart, and they'll go back together quite easily. Then you can get the complete cushion out of the car after I clean up this mess. Okay, kind of got the back seat all cleaned up a little bit now. And it's probably been a while since this back seat's been out, if ever. And also got a nice silver spoon and about $9.58 in Canadian money. So maybe I made a profit on this car already. And it looks like there's two more 10mm bolts back here to take off on this side and on this side. So far, anyway. We'll take those out and see where it takes us. Once you have the two bolts undone from under the seat there, we'll just lift up on the back, and there is a flap here that allows that. It just flaps up and it's connected by a snap. You just lift up on the seat and loosen it. There we go. It's coming apart on both sides. Next step in a minute. Now you do have to reef on the seat from the bottom and lift it up quite hard. Give it a good snap straight up until it does come loose. And here's what we have behind us. So we're going to disconnect the wires underneath here for the other set of wires under here. We're going to disconnect those so we can take the back rest right out of the vehicle. So we're going to take off these two connectors, one on each side. These ones here. Sometimes I have to put a little screwdriver in here and just pry them apart, because if they've been in there since new, it'll take a little bit of work, but nothing we can't do, right? So I'm just kind of try and pry them apart a little bit, each side at a time. You might want to label them too, like this one goes to the backrest, this one goes to the seat cushion part, so you might want to label them, but I take a picture of what it looks like. There we are. They have different colors. This one only has two on the seat portion, cushion portion, and this one has three for the backrest. So on we go to the next step. Well, next step, I guess, would be to take off the, once you get the seat out, of course, is get this out of the way. It's either connected or not, but you might have to you know, make a break here in it or something and cut this little piece that's hanging off here and push it all to one side so you can get at the towers back here. That's next. Well, if you've got room, you can just tuck that back portion out of the way. Just push it out of the way instead of cutting it and all that kind of stuff. And there is the opening. There's the rear seat heater relay. In case you have to change that, it's back there too. And here is the access point for the top of the shock absorber here. So we'll just get a screwdriver and pop that off. There. And there is the top of the shock tower with the bushing on it that I'm going to change. So that's all it is to it, from the front to, from the first video to the last here. That pretty well covers it. It's not that difficult, just a little bit time consuming, that's all.